Howdy folks, TJ here. You'll see up on my screen, I'm a little surprised, but maybe it's our last update for the Kickstarter 2. I mean, it's March 2024. My guess is every single Kickstarter unit has shipped. About the only thing I wonder, which I haven't read yet, have they extras that they're going to sell now? I have no idea. What's this update about? No idea. Is it our last? Is this going to be an adieu? Is that how you say it? Adieu? Arrivederci? Our last one. I don't know, but let's read together and we'll see. Let me focus in on the screen. And this is update number 42 from the Kickstarter number 2 for the Speccy Next. It's dated March 5th, which was yesterday. So this dropped yesterday. And we'll read it together and see what's going on. So let me turn off the lighting back here, focus in so you can see the screen better, and we'll chat. So hold tight. And you may hear a couple of cats getting a hook out soon because I've got two cats here locked in my office, and one's not happy with the other. They've got to beat the shit out of each other on air. Stupid-ass cats. I tell you, I've got like a pet circus here. Two psycho dogs, two psycho cats, a crazy wife, a crazy husband. Maybe it's a loony bin. Maybe I am in the loony bin. You don't know. You don't know. They could give me privilege to do a YouTube video a day, or I hijack the system and I make a YouTube video without them knowing it. And I'm really in loony bin number 69. I'll just throw out that number just because I'm a loony. Okay. Head over heels, night, and the very end of the campaign. Oh, I'm already starting to get a little sad. But we all have our next, or I'm guessing most of us do, and we're enjoying them. Are you one that actually has received it and not even turned it on yet? And had an opportunity. I understand some people are flying and they're away and they can't do it. But if you've had an opportunity and you haven't turned it on yet, what's your problem? No, you do what you do you, I'll do me. But yeah, I couldn't handle a piece of electronic machinery in the house that I purchased and put down money for and not turned it on. That would just not be right. Anyway, Henrik Oliver's March 5th. He is the creator. It says, before we head into the great news about head over... Did I focus in on this screen? I think I did. I know I started the recording, but we're going to focus in on the screen. You may be able to see it, you may not, but I'm going to read some of it to you. Before we head into the great news about Head Over Heels and get ordering our copies of the amazing Night, I've done both. I've ordered the physical version of Night. I mean, I own it with Kickstarter too, but I love the game so much I wanted a physical copy. So I plunked down my hard-earned cash, and whenever they ship, I'll get a copy here in the United States of America. Head Over Heels just dropped, in the last few days, where Michael Flash, if you're a Kickstarter 2 owner, that there's a coupon code and download that you could do. I grabbed it, and I think I was one of the first people to play it. Now, play it's another word for... I don't know what the word is for, but I tried. If you watch the whole 45 minutes, you'll see that I tried. I'm just not good at isometric games. And like I said in the video, I would say 99.9% of you that do videos on the YouTubes, play it for a while, get familiar with it for a while, and then make a video saying, see how good I am? Now, TJ's an honest bloke, and I read... And I went in, and I've never really played the older version. I played it once for a video I did a couple years ago or whatever. But I throw myself in, and I do it. So it may look like I'm terrible, and it's quite possible I'm terrible. But at least I give it an honest first attempt. And I bet you anything, other than the really good video players, probably half of you is as bad as me, and the other half is better. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I gave it my honest go. I made 16 rooms out of the 510, and I got one chicken. So I felt like it was a successful romp in the whatever the Blackthorn Castle, was that what it is? Blacktooth Castle? Something like that. Anyway, I go off on a lot of tangents, so I'm not just reading shit. I'm giving you a story at the same time. But anyway, Night, and break to celebrate the end of a successful and very rocky campaign for the ZXSpectrum Next. We have been through a lot together, a lot. The fact you are all here at the end of this road is a testament to how awesome and kind the Speccy community is. And how we together managed to overcome incredible odds to make the ZXSpectrum Next a reality. And I agree with most of that statement, other than, let's see, the fact yeah, I think that's a good statement. There was something I was going to pick out in there. I don't know what, but anyway, moving on. Your unwavering support through a pandemic, part shortages, manufacturing challenges, and so many more bumps on the road has been nothing short of incredible. Seriously, this community rocks. Not only does it have a steely determination to see things through, it keeps on making it better. New games, new apps, new ideas, all made by you. That probably screwed up the video. Probably all blurry now. That's all right. The ZXSpectrum is alive and well, and thanks to you, pat yourself on the back. Have you ever tried to pat yourself on the back? Yeah. For old people, you gotta kind of grab this and then pull it back. I think I just pulled something. Don't pat yourself on the back. Do everything on the front where everything's more accessible. Pat your belly. We probably 75% of you have a good one. The under 25. Anyway, pat yourself on the back. Brew a cup of. Ow, that did hurt, son of a bitch. A cussing jar. I can swear I had all the change in here though. Like I said, I just been rotating it because I don't have any freaking money. My wife takes. No, she doesn't have any money either. I think the dogs chewed on it or something. Anyway, pat yourself on the back, brew a cuppa, and enjoy the result of your support and commitment. The ZXSpectrum Next, your very own machine for the ages. Thank you for making this happen. Thank you for keeping our Speccy alive. And it's got a little cute puppy picture, squinting an eye. I gotta wipe my eye because I got allergy issues. Who's awesome? You're awesome. Who's awesome? You're awesome. I'm gonna probably wake up the dogs. I gotta calm that down. Okay, head over heels. One of the most anticipated stretch goals of the campaign, Head Over Heels Remake, is now ready for your download. You'll be getting your code shortly, and prepare your heart for the amazing game that it is. Mike Flashware, Simon Butler. Oh, there's two T's in here. I thought Butler only had one. B-U-T-L-E-R, not but, like B-U-T-T. I found a spelling error. I can almost guarantee it. I don't want to guarantee it for money because I only have like 60 cents in here, unless you want to do that. But I think Butler only has one T, B-U-T-L-E-R. Anyway, Simon Butler and Alan Space Fractal Bostrup, with special thanks to John Rittman. I always got to go Rittman. That's about the only thing I can roll my tongue with. And Bernie Drummond really made something special out of it, creating a wonderful game that is sure to delight you. I guarantee you're going to love this game. Again, it's a game that's hard for my little brain to muster. There's certain mechanics, like Hubert. I would say 50% of the time I think I'm jumping right, but I'm jumping down and I jump off the Hubert thing. So this game has that same essence for me, but I guarantee if I practice for a while, I would get better, and I would probably make 17 rooms instead of the 16. But you get the gist. Yeah, so this game is really pretty elaborate, and it seems like a very good remake, Nextified, that they've done. So kudos. And the picture looks great, doesn't it? Isn't that a fun-looking picture? That robot, though, is that face somebody's of importance? It looks like Dracula a little bit, but it's got to be one of those European UK Parliament. It's got to be somebody that's got some something going on over there. I don't know what, but you got a lot of crazy ass politicians like we have in the United States, so it's probably modeled after one of them. If you fancy a historic boxed copy of it, well, that's soon in store as well. And a wonderful way to thank the team for making this game so good, buy a physical version on top of your free download, and you'll make the creators happy and excited for a new project. Or, if you aren't a KIS 2 backer, Kickstarter 2 backer, that's your way to get the game. The physical copy and non-Kickstarter 2 digital version will be available shortly in a few weeks. So I made a little note in Michael Flashware's post on the Next Facebook group. By the way, that's like almost 18,000 people now. That's pretty awesome. I made a note that Are you going to include a big-ass map for this game in your physical edition? Because there are like 510 rooms. He earlier posted something about who's going to be the first one to map it. So I basically came back, are you going to include a map? And his remark back to me was, I'm going to include a pencil and a piece of graph paper. You make your own, which is pretty brilliant. So yeah, we're going to do, I'm looking forward to get that pencil. He said it won't be sharpened. They're too cheap to sharpen them. You have to do that yourself. So I've got my whittling knife, and I'm going to whittle that pencil down to nothing and draw rooms. I only have to draw 17, so I'll be fine. But anyway, okay, so that was that. Then there's this picture. Oh, I went too fast. So this is another picture of what the game looks like. Pretty phenomenal. I mean, the graphics are fun. The sound effects are fun. Pushing stuff to then jump on stuff. I think I did pretty good. I smartened up and I understood to jump on things, to jump up on a higher, taller thing. The one I couldn't get was the frickin' rabbit one. The one at the first room. You got to get like a magic rabbit. I was twisting and shimmying. I couldn't get it down. Somebody gave me a tip, but I haven't tried it again since. Anyway, the physical version and the download will be available soon. I think I read that already. Anyway, Night Night. Now, this game makes sense to me. A whole lot of sense. And I've made it to 30-some-odd rooms so far. And I will admit, I got up to 18 and I ran into a roadblock. And then I learned that there was a continue button in the game. But I felt cheating. And I made a video about this. Is it cheating using a continue at your last spot? Watch that video. I don't want to go into the whole thing here, but I felt cheating. And I did cheat. Once you learn how to cheat, it's hard to not cheat. So I cheated a little bit, and I got up to some 30-something, or is it 40-something now? So I'm about halfway there. But I've never played through completely to 40. I think I'm still played through only to 18. So anyway, I love this game. I plunked down my hard-earned cash right away. I wanted a physical version of this just to have for my little portfolio of next games. Anyway, it says, and if head over heels isn't heart-stopping news enough for you, Emook, a.k.a. David Safier, has just released the full version of one of the best ZXSpectrum Next games ever, Night Night, based on Juan J. Martinez's MXX original. Juan. You just can't say Juan. You gotta Juan. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it properly, but that's what I'm doing. Anyway, look at that. It's an awesome graphic, and look at the little gooses and goals and all those little son of a bitches. Anyway, this appears to be coming from Wasp Studios, which is Phoebus Dokos, and another group of 3 or 4 other people. I forgot your names already, but I was there, and I did buy the game. So anyway, Wasp Studios. Night Night is an incredibly addictive game featuring graphics by John Blythe, where you guide Sir Bernard through the dangers in his enchanted castle in pursuit of some well-deserved best rest. If you say the word pursuit, you gotta say it like Jackie Gleason from like the Burt Reynolds movies, you know, Jackie Gleason. I'm in hot pursuit. You gotta get some spittle out there too. Smokey and the Bandit. If you haven't watched that movie, I mean, even you people overseas love Smokey and the Bandit. People from Egypt, people from Germany, everybody loves Smokey and the Bandit. And if you don't, what's wrong with you? Okay, we'll stop there. Anyway, order your copies physical and download right here. And there's a big ass link. So it's where is what's that spell? Where WEARE. Where Spectrum programmers. We respect. I gotta get this. We respect Trump programmers. It spells something. And it's like me playing video games. It takes a while for me to acknowledge and figure something out, but when I do, there's a little lightning bulb on my head that goes, oh, I get it. But right now, it spells out to me, wherespectrumprogrammers.com /product /night with a hyphen in between them, or a minus sign. One of those. I already get the two mixed up. Anyway, look at the picture. I just love everything about this little yellow PJ pajama son of a bees weasels that's running away from skeletons, and that son of a bitch knight that shoots an arrow at you. He's a devious little son of a bitch. I should be throwing lots of cash in my cushion jar. Anyway, beautiful picture. And now, this is a short one. I'm already starting to, I don't want to read the last sentence. Is it saying we're done? We no longer want to sell any more Speccy Next. Is too hard. We get too many people wanting, and we just can't. It takes some time. Do I read it? You've already read it because you've been watching. Okay, let's read it. And now, although the campaign is over and the Spectrum Next are out in the wild, we'll keep you posted with upcoming updates of what's going on in the world of the Next. New games, new apps, hardware, ideas. There's no stopping this community. Stay tuned. Okay, so it ends with stay tuned with an exclamation mark. So that means there's some more stuff percolating. No idea what that percolation is. Maybe Henrique had some too many coffees this morning and he's percolating elsewhere, but it's something. It's not, we're done. It's not, yes, there's a Kickstarter 3. It's stay tuned. So there you go. Stay tuned, folks. This could very well be, well, it says stay tuned. So I don't know if, since the Kickstarter's over, can they just post in this thing forever new updates? I would think there's a drawing point where they say, okay, we're done. Now take your news elsewhere unless there's a new Kickstarter that comes out. So I would say fancy joining the Facebook groups that will announce this shit, or go on to the specnext.com website. Is it .com or .org? It's one of those two. Anyway, be there because I'm sure they'll announce stuff there. Just in case they stop doing it here, you want to keep abreast of things. I will try to, of course, make videos when I find out stuff. So if you watch my YouTube channel, maybe you can learn that way too. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the possible last Kickstarter update that comes from Kickstarter that we read together, and new updates will be whatever they are. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Henrique and Next Team, for all of your shenanigans and all that fun stuff. And thanks for bringing out the next piece. Bye.